Hey guys, here is everything you need to know about 35mm film cameras from someone who is absolutely not qualified to tell you anything about 35mm film cameras.
There is a life I lead.
Okay, let's start with the premise of this video. Recently, I am beyond obsessed with taking film photos. And as of recently, I mean for the past 2 summers, all of a sudden I buy a new film camera and develop 4 rolls of film each summer. This is the film camera I'm using this summer. You don't get to know any of that yet. Basically, I know the absolute basics about film cameras. I am not using my film camera to take professional photos, and I'm not recording this video and publishing it and acting like I've spent thousands of hours with all different types of film cameras and I really know what I'm doing and know all the special tricks. I do not. But I know the basics. And that is what this video is. So, if you are someone who wants to take stupid little photographs for the summer, print them out, and do collages like this board behind me, stick around. Let's start with why you would ever want a film camera. Because let's be honest, it's maybe not obvious. Okay, so I bought my first film camera last summer, and actually all these photos are from last summer. And I bought it because I saw it online. I had seen disposable cameras, but I really just liked the idea of buying a camera and just reloading the film into it for multiple reasons. I just kind of thought this was cooler to carry around with me everywhere. It's better, it's not one use. And I also thought it would be less expensive, which I was wrong about, but we'll get into that later. Here's my personal reason for wanting a film camera. I have 16,000 photos in counting on my phone. Not only do I not have enough storage, but also I love photos, but I feel like I take so many. I never go back and look at them. They just sit on my phone and they do absolutely nothing. Am I gonna stop taking photos on my phone? Most definitely not. But what I really like about film cameras, I have 26 photos and I have to wait 10 days to get them developed, and by the time that I actually get them developed, I have forgotten what all of the photos look like. I have forgotten what photos I've taken. You just kind of have this faint memory of the timeline that they were taken, and it's really cool to get them back and just be so surprised with whatever you got. That's my main reasoning for wanting a film camera, and I like the whole experience. I like going to get them developed, I like getting them back, I like hanging them up, I like sending them to friends, I like making them files and scrapbooks. That's just the type of person I am. I love photos and I love cameras, and I just kind of like reliving moments in my life. But to be completely honest, you're not buying this for high quality photos. If you want to buy something for high quality photos, save up, go buy a $600 camera and go out and take really cool photos. Let's get into the basics on how film cameras work. This is the Canon SureShot 130U. Here is what it looks like. I really loved it because the bluish detail, and I like the gray, and I found that this one was more compact than ones I've had in the past. I feel like usually film cameras can be pretty bulky, hard to carry around, and a camera that's just not gonna fit in your purse or pocket or backpack or whatever. And so I really like this one because it's a lot more compact. Other things about this particular camera, and when I found, because I bought film cameras for my friends in the past, is that most film cameras work pretty much exactly the same. There will be an on and off button. If you look up at the top here, we have this button to take a photo. This is a 10-second timer. This is flash, so as you can see here, it will do auto flash, flash on, flash off. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. And there is where you look through the lens. Hey guys, this is what it looks like through the lens. My arm is shaking. I am trying to be so still. We're gonna stop that. If I were a real good, helpful YouTuber, I would take out this film. Basically, all you have to do on this one, slide down the open button, roll the film out. It'll come out super easy, just pop it out. And then just go ahead and put a new roll of film in there. Okay, so this is how the zoom works. First of all, we're just gonna start by pressing the on button to turn this particular camera on. Pressing one side will either zoom in or out. I think the zoom is so cute. What the heck? It's a 38 to 130 millimeter zoom. Again, did not know that off the top of my head. Did in fact read that on the camera. Let's go back to the cost and practicality standpoint, because I'm not going to lie to you, it's not a cheap hobby, which I wish I would have known. I watched a bunch of these type of videos before getting into film cameras. and somehow nobody told me that it wasn't a cheaper alternative to buying disposables. Let me tell you at least what I pay. I will show you some cameras at the end of this, but you can buy cheap cameras. This was like slightly more on the expensive side because I bought a super cheap one last year. The one I bought last year was $10 on eBay. This one was like $35, and I only paid more for this one because I was looking for something a lot smaller and that would fit in my bag and I could take it on the go. There's no real quality difference in my opinion between this one and the one I had last year. Last year I had a Minolta. So you're starting the camera at, let's say $20, and then buying film. I buy a pack of 3 film on Amazon. Here's a idea of film that you will need, just single rolls. I do color, you can do black and white. You are paying at least $40 for 3 rolls of film, which will last you a while, but film cameras are getting increasingly popular, so I have seen the prices of rolls of film go up. Some film on Amazon is super overpriced. That means individually it's about $13, $14 for a roll of film, and then getting it developed is usually about $15. I go to CVS to get mine developed. I go in, I give them the roll of film, sign out my name, they take it, I come back in 7 to 10 days, grab it, pay then. So basically, every time you want a roll of film, paying somewhere between $25 and $30. It's not a cheap alternative to doing disposable cameras. It's obviously better for the environment. This camera, I would say, looks better than a disposable camera. Okay, I'm jumping in here really quick. Sorry I look like a wreck. I've been in the car all day. Recently, I used a disposable camera, just ones that you buy at CVS. Bought it for like somewhere between $15 and $20, I want to say. Filled up a roll of film on it. There were 4 or 5 photos that I would say turned out well, and the rest were either completely unrecognizable or just like bad. And using it, I was having a lot of issues controlling the flash. Although buying a film camera initially does cost more, it ends up evening out to just about the same price as if you were just continually buying disposable cameras. On any film camera that I've ever had, I can say yes, some photos do come out shaky, some photos aren't perfect, but you can see them all completely, and they all, I would say, the quality is a lot better than you'd expect. I would definitely say investing in a film camera is worth it because I feel like you're losing the quality and you're losing the certainty from doing disposable cameras. So if you're into this kind of stuff, you're going to love it. If you think this is stupid and you're like, why would I want to take a bad quality photo and not be able to see it for 2 weeks and spend money on it, then do not get this. Do not get a film camera. If you're interested in just a one-time use, just get a disposable one. But if you think this is gonna be a fun hobby for you, you enjoy it, you wanna make scrapbooks, you wanna make collages, I think this could be for you. I think it could be a lot of fun, and I think it's worth trying. So in that spirit, I have got you guys options ranging from $9 to $30 that I think are good options for beginners or someone like me who doesn't need anything special. So when you're looking to buy a point and shoot film camera, just go ahead to eBay. Get a used one. It's fine if it's scratched up, adds to the character, I guess. And once you're on eBay, just search up 35mm film camera and make sure you say tested next to it, because there are people who would just sell them for parts. Personally, I am not an eBay auction type of girl. It's not my vibe. Not a big auction person. So I switched to buy it now. You have any models you like, if you know anything about cameras and you have a certain company you want to use, you can go ahead and specify which model you want or what color you want, and then you can just look through and make sure it says tested and that the camera's working. I'm sure any of these cameras are fine. In my experience, they've been fine. But I have picked out some for you guys that you can just easily access if you don't feel like going and looking on eBay. I put together 6 options for you guys, ranging from $9 to $30 that you could be interested in. They're nothing special, they're just easy. So this one's a Nikon. It says 35mm point and shoot film camera tested, works, and it comes with a case, which is fun. This one is $18.90. This one's actually a Polaroid, which is kind of fun. I think this one looks really cool and it's pretty compact. Here is a Canon. I was looking into this one actually. I think this one's really cool looking, honestly. It's $19.99. Then this one's $24.99. It's a Samsung. It's tested as well. We have a Minolta for $27.95. Minolta was the first type of camera I ever tried. I think they're really solid. I really like them. And finally, for $29.99, we're at the top of our price range. We have another Canon. I really like the look of this one. I really like silver cameras. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it was a little bit different, but I really have been feeling like doing sit-down videos recently. Yeah, tell me what you think. Tell me if you end up purchasing any cameras or think about it. And I will put all these links in the description box down below. So make sure to subscribe so you do not miss any videos. And I have some fun videos coming. So I love you guys so much, and I will see you later. Bye!
Back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.